Auburn Blitz is now on the air. Your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Hello again, everyone, and good Friday afternoon. Welcome into another edition of the Auburn Blitz. I am Andy Graham alongside Brett Pritchard, and we'll be with you for the next hour, taking your comments and talking about everything going on in the world of Auburn athletics. We're brought to you, as always, by Russell Do-It Center with 10 locations around Central Alabama for all your building supply needs, home decor, tools, whatever it might be. Go and check out Russell Do-It Center. Also, Mortgage Pro, the Eric McKinley team, saving people thousands and thousands of dollars each and every day. Go and check them out. Go and give them a call if you are in the market for a refinancing of your mortgage, or maybe you're taking out your first mortgage, or maybe it's a reverse mortgage. All points in between, they can help you out. That's Mortgage Pro, the Eric McKinley team, 256-397-0248. Tip-off at Toomer's last night at oddly enough, Toomer's Corner, put a basketball court, at least at half court, there. Looked like to be a great success. The crowd was great. Bruce was excited. Saw that Isaac Okoro won the dunk contest.
He did.
Don't know who won the three-point contest. I don't know. Maybe we can ask Jason. I think he was there.
Yeah.
Jason Caldwell will join us in the final segment of today's program. But it looked just like a tremendous event to kick off the basketball season. Auburn, I think, has an exhibition with Eckerd. Not sure I've ever heard of them before.
Whoever that was that we lost to that one year, don't invite them back.
Yeah, no,
was it Barry?
That sounds about right. They were pretty good, though, weren't they? They were
I don't care.
I mean, the old days of Marathon Oil coming in.
Yeah.
Or not. Or,
Marathon Oil.
You're not going to see those anymore. But anyway, I think that's like November 2nd, and then I think first game against Georgia Southern, November 5th. So it's just right around the corner.
You ready?
Forward to that.
You ready?
I am. I'm ready for it. Excited about it. Might be as excited as I've been. Why wouldn't you be? The celebration last night of the Final Four run, back-to-back NCAA tournaments. A lot of people feel like, and we talked about it yesterday, the makeup of this team, you got a lot of seniors, you got a lot of freshmen, and some sophomores in between. That's about it. No juniors.
Just your way, way, way too early prediction of where this team finishes. Let's just jump out there. And
you want a win total, or you want just how far they go?
Let's go win total and how far they go.
I think this team could win
23 games.
I was going to say 24.
Okay.
And I think they could make it to the second round of the NCAA tournament.
Okay, good.
That's my early prediction.
Okay.
I'm not predicting an SEC or an SEC tournament title this year.
Okay.
But who knows?
Sweet 16.
Well, I mean, if you win two, you might as well win three. But
I
will go.
Well, if you win two, you're in the Sweet 16.
That's true. I'm right now. I'm gonna say second round.
Where they finish in the conference?
I'm gonna say third.
Third.
I think we finish ahead. I think we finish behind
Kentucky.
Kentucky, but I think we finish either ahead of Florida or LSU.
Okay. So right there in the top three.
I think so.
It's a good, solid year.
But we'll have to see how the chemistry works.
Justin knows. He gives you a little bit of. He beats Jason to the punch.
Okay.
Said Stretch, Samir, and some women's players win the 3-point competition. Had like 6 teams of 3 out there.
Okay.
So it was done a little bit different. So.
I know that Bruce did say he made it a point to talk about Akinbola, Stretch.
Yeah.
The 6'10", 230, 240-pound guy out there shooting threes, and look at Smooth doing it.
That's crazy, isn't it? New day and age of basketball.
Well, I mean, Austin Wiley was out there shooting threes and apparently doing a fair job. So,
okay.
This team, will we shoot as many threes as we did last year? Probably not. But that might not even be humanly possible.
No, I don't know if you can.
I bet we continue to shoot a lot of threes. So, if you were there, hey, let us know.
Yeah, let us know
what you think about tip-off at Toomer's last night. It looked like there was a great crowd. Again, they did have that visual shot from above. I did see that. Looked pretty cool from that perspective. But we'll talk about that. Of course, we'll talk about Auburn and Arkansas, break that down a little bit. What's your most memorable Auburn and Arkansas game? The teams only have played 28 times. Only played 28 times in history. Of course, Arkansas only been in the league since 1992.
That's right.
But only once before that, they played in the Liberty Bowl in '84. Auburn won that game. But Auburn leads 16-11 and 1. The one tie in 1992. Auburn not a very good team.
No.
And Jack Crow got fired. Former Auburn coach,
Oh, I know.
offensive coordinator, got fired after game 1, I believe. And Joe Kynes took over, the former jackhammer operator.
That's it.
And comes into Auburn and gets a tie, 24-all. But anyway, what's your most memorable Auburn-Arkansas game? We'll talk about that. We'll break down some of the numbers, talk about some upcoming games this weekend, some pretty interesting matchups, some pretty close matchups.
Yeah.
A lot of games that could go either way this weekend.
Justin said Sharif was there last night.
He was there with his entire family, from what I understand.
How about that?
So,
Good.
is this going to become an annual event, do you believe?
I don't know why I wouldn't.
A lot of work went into it.
A
Had to
lot.
shut down the street for the whole day.
It may be one of them. Once you do it one time, which you come up with something
may not
different.
be worth it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a unique deal. So maybe that's a one and done type deal. They go on and move to something else.
You go to the Final Four again, we'll do it again. How about that?
Maybe you get Snoop Dogg to come do your concert for you, right?
Yeah.
In Auburn.
Yeah. Beware, buyer beware.
There ain't no doubt.
You're going to get what you're going to get.
Auburn's won 5 of the last 6 matchups against Arkansas. That one lone loss for Malzahn since he's been there. That crazy 4 overtime game in 2015 where we dropped, I think, 2,200 passes in the first half.
It's close.
We had a chance to put that game away early, and we didn't do it. And we ended up losing 54-46, but the rest of them ain't been close. Man, it's 45-21, 56-3, 52-20, 34-3. I mean, Arkansas has just not been competitive.
They've fallen on hard times.
That's an understatement.
They really, really have. Auburn did not fare well against Bobby Petrino. He had our number, there for a while. Outside of the Cam Newton 2010 shootout where we ended up kind of pulling away after we knocked out, a couple other quarterbacks?
That's right.
At least knocked out one. But other than that, we were 500 against Houston Nutt, 4-1 against Danny Ford, 4-1 against Bielema, and of course 1-0. But maybe the most embarrassing, we were 0-1 versus.
So
John
Danny Ford was there from '93 to '97.
Yep.
How did he? I only see 3 losses. I only see one loss to Arkansas in that stretch, and that was in 1995.
We were 4-1.
We were 4-1.
Yeah.
I thought you said Danny Ford was 4-1.
No. These are
I'm sorry.
Auburn's numbers versus.
I'm sorry. I thought out here to the side was what the coach did against Auburn. No. Okay, my bad.
This is Auburn's record versus that coach.
So Auburn.
I should have been more clear.
Yeah. Well, I should have been able to establish that after reading that. Going, well, they only won one time in that stretch. So, that was during when I was in school down there. When you were in school, and I was like, I don't remember losing 4 times to Arkansas. No. Was I in a daze? Could have been.
The one that we did lose was very memorable. I remember where I was when
in 95?
1995.
That one was a tough one to swallow.
We just come out of the gate and are completely listless. Patrick Nix.
Yeah. Set a passing record. He set the passing record.
27-0 at the half.
I know it.
And Auburn comes storming back. I don't believe we ever took the lead.
No, we didn't.
We had a field goal in the air to win it.
We only gave up 1 field goal in the second half.
Yeah.
And that's all Arkansas needed was 1 score. And that cost us a chance to go to the SEC championship game that year. Do you know what else happened on that night in 1995?
It was like Halloween, wasn't it?
No.
It was like close.
There was something else going on that night. It was extremely important. The Atlanta Braves clinched their only World Series win that night.
Right,
I had 2 TVs in my room watching that game because, Auburn, Arkansas.
Right.
And then, of course, the Braves with their massive 1-0 victory over Cleveland to win the World Series. So Marquise Grissom catching that ball to win.
Remember who he caught it off of?
It was bittersweet.
Remember who had made
Kenny
the last out?
Was it Kenny
Carlos Baerga.
Carlos Baerga. Bittersweet. Auburn gets beat. Braves win the first World Series. So, I don't know. It was just, of course, you can't ever have – it's just too much to ask for Braves and Auburn fan to have something go their way, both of them, to do good at the same time. So.
That 95 season was kind of up and down. It was,
But we win that game, we probably go to
yeah.
It's the championship. And then Arkansas ended up going in our place, didn't it?
Was
that 95? Isn't that when they went? Isn't that when they went that year? I have to look that up.
You might be right.
I don't think Alabama did. I know Alabama went in 92. I think they went in 93 because we were on probation, and then 94. And I don't think they went in 95. I think it was Arkansas.
Florida would have beaten them pretty badly?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. 1995.
That's what I think I was right.
Yeah, that would have been a blowout. Again, we'd love to get your comments. Already some coming through. We'll get to those in the next segment, but we're up against our first break. Astros maybe take command of the
they did take
ALCS up 3-1. Verlander on the mound tonight.
That's over. That series is over.
Our Yankees make 4 errors last night. I would not have thought that.
The Nationals and the Astros.
And I'm gonna tell you something.
Nationals wasn't good.
You better watch out for the Nationals.
Hey, 2 really good pitchers on the Astros, 2 really good pitchers on the Nationals.
Could be some really, really good games in this series. Nobody would have thought that 3 weeks ago. Well, we are up against our first break. Don't go anywhere. More to come right after these messages.
Score big with these deals at Bice Motors in Alex City. Up to 27% off on select 2019 Ram trucks. During Jeep Adventure Days, lease a new 2019 Jeep Compass Latitude for $209 a month. Save over $8,000 on a new 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee Altitude.
We guarantee the lowest price, and we'll pay you the difference in price twice.
Make your scoring drive to Bice Motors in Alex City.
Lake Martin Building Supply, located on Dable Road in Alexander City. Owners Tiffany and Michael Huff believe in constantly improving their inventory for you. From deer corn, feeders, to Valspar paint, to top quality lumber and RV section, Lake Martin Building Supply welcomes each customer that comes through the door with a warm hello and a pleasant goodbye, and a come back to see us real soon. That's Lake Martin Building Supply, Dable Road. Call today, 256-234-5500.
Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
A&M Plumbing, A&M Plumbing, service at its best when you need it most.
From the smallest drippy faucet to drain cleaning to water heater replacement to gas lines to total systems replacement, A&M Plumbing handles it all. Visit amplumbing.net today for the experienced, licensed, and insured pros at A&M Plumbing.
A&M Plumbing, A&M Plumbing, service at its best when you need it most.
Finding a job might be tough, but starting your new career has never been easier. Wellborn Cabinet in Ashland has a wide array of career opportunities with benefits. General labor production, skilled cabinet builders, product assembly line, shipping, over-the-road truck drivers, clerical, marketing, security, daycare, office clerks, and so much more. Apply in person, 38669 Highway 77 South in Ashland, or online at wellborn.com. Building cabinets, building careers, and building our community.
Hidley Towers is an affordable senior citizen community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East, where spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living, where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more about Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552, for your family at Hidley Towers. That's 256-329-0552.
Alex City Marine's located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, and the Yerkes invite you by to see what they have available today. The 2020 Manitous and Landaus are in, and boy, are they gorgeous. Also, some great deals on demos. Take advantage of that while they last. Alex City Marine also is doing shrink wrapping, storage. Get in line now. In fact, call this number, 256-215-FISH. Alex City Marine, Alex City.
The Prestige Selection at Gill's Auto Sales in Opelika has the largest selection of prestige cars, trucks, and SUVs in Central and East Alabama, all with financing available, little to no money down, and extended warranties. Get pre-qualified in under 2 minutes, online or from your mobile device at GillsPrestigeOnline.com. It's the Prestige Selection at Gill's Auto Sales, 1430 Gateway Drive in Opelika.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Brett here with you for about 45 more minutes in today's show. Perhaps the demise of Auburn's new logo, it was a bit premature that we said it was scrapped.
Well, they did come out and say it was scrapped.
According to a letter from Auburn University, Auburn is constantly looking for ways to elevate the university's instruction, research, and outreach missions in the eyes of the Auburn family and those unfamiliar with Auburn. As part of our efforts, we sought out experts in the branding and design field to develop recommendations to help raise Auburn's profile and optimize the way we communicate our brand across all mediums, especially digital. The visual representation of the Auburn University brand, or our visual identity system, includes an update to Auburn's overlapping AU logo and guidelines for font sizes, styles, and pairings, for using the logo with the university's name or word mark, and for applying the elements of the system in a way that unites all facets of the university through a cohesive and consistent look across today's many varied platforms. The recommendations are not yet mandated, although some campus units have begun using the new mark. We have temporarily postponed implementation of the AU logo within the new system to allow opportunity for continued dialogue and with stakeholders. That'd be me and you, wouldn't it? Stakeholders?
Yeah, I hadn't gotten a phone call.
Since the updated system was designed and intended to coexist with the current system, preliminary uses of the system will remain in place, and for the time being, Auburn will continue to use the current AU logo that is already prevalent on campus. Temporarily postponed it. You know what this says to me? This says to me, it's going to happen. We're just going to ease back, and we're going to ease it in.
Yeah, because they've already spent all this money without consulting anybody, and then they went, oh, nobody likes it. Oh, crap, we've already spent all this money. Well, we don't know what to do now. I mean, isn't this typical Auburn?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't this something that, I mean, only Auburn can come up with a scenario like this. We're going to unveil the logo. We ain't ready to unveil the logo. Everybody hates it. Oh, crap, we done spent the money. What are we going to do now? Well, we kind of handcuffed to it. We got to do it anyway. Oh, we didn't think about all the big AUs that are up everywhere already and what it's going to cost to redesign all that. It's going to go a lot further than $30,000. I have got to
find a way to have a job where I can consult for $30,000 for a year.
Some expert. I mean, have consulted experts. I mean, I'll just bite my tongue.
And that $30,000 apparently.
That was just the initial.
That's just the base.
That was just sign.
That didn't have anything.
That was to get whoever that was to say they'd look at it.
The redesign of the AU logo. That fee.
Yeah. The article.
Calculated yet.
Well, it is. It's like I can't remember, $5,000 per something.
Well, that's just like another company that's involved in this is piggybacking off the other company. I mean, so I like the old logo, but if you really, really want to do the new logo, fine. But I just this whole going back and forth on it, it's just,
again, why can't things be handled in a rightful manner before you decide to get? And they didn't have to get permission from Auburn's fans for this. Obviously, they can do what they want to do, but stakeholders. But I mean, who did they consult about this? Hey, we're
nobody. Apparently.
I mean, okay. I mean, all of you watching out there and listening, tell us what you think. Do you like the logo? Did it need to be changed? I mean, it's a subtle change, but it does. You can tell. Auburn people can tell. Do you like it? Do you not like it? What is it about it? Is it worth however much money they're going to spend? This thing's going to cost millions of dollars at the end of the day, because you're going to have to replace that thing on your shirt with and all the signage around the college, which you can't even put a price on all that. No. Every little bitty AU that's stuck somewhere is going to have to be taken off and redone. I mean, it's a mammoth undertaking.
Well, you just start making new stuff. I mean,
no, you make new stuff, but I mean, you can't leave that big AU on the back of the scoreboard if you're going to change your logo.
No, that's true.
You know, on the other side of the stadium.
All the ones on the stadiums. I mean,
all the arena, I mean, the floor in Auburn Arena.
The floor in Auburn Arena. Yeah, that's huge.
You got to have a reason to give people money.
I guess
somebody's got to make that money, right? Somebody needs to redo a floor.
If only
somewhere.
you were in the sign business.
If only I knew somebody in the sign business. Exactly. I mean, that's neither here nor there as far as I'm concerned. I don't see the need to change the logo. And for the subtleness of what they're doing, the thing looks like crap, in my opinion. It does. I mean, it's squashed down. And probably because it looks like crap to me, it's because I'm used to seeing that one. If I'd have seen the other one my whole life, and then you threw this one out there, I'd have been like, that thing's boxy and all. It's just change as far as from what you're used to what you're seeing now. That's all it is.
If this had something to do, and I've asked people that about in this digital world. I mean, what's the big deal? I mean, is it really? Does it make it that much better or different digitally? Is that what we're talking about? I mean, it's not just the look of it. It's what the problem is. Or I understand you want to update it and you want to but I mean, that, like you say, that little subtle of a change, it can't make that much difference. I wouldn't think. But anyway, so there you go. Postponed temporarily. While they get some more dialogue.
As you interpreted.
With stakeholders like you and I.
As you interpreted, which means eventually it's coming.
It's coming. I don't think there's any doubt about that. They're saying, we're going to back off a little bit, let it calm down, and then we're going to slide it in very slowly. Because the business building's already using it. I think the new Harvard business facility, they're already using it. So it's just going to be slick.
They just went rogue.
Yeah. So we'll see how it all comes out in the wash. We're up against another break here on the Auburn Blitz, but don't go anywhere. What's your most memorable Auburn-Arkansas game? When we come back right after this.
Find everything you need for the perfect outdoor living space at Russell Do-It Center, like the Fire Rock Outdoor Conventional Fireplace, smartly designed masonry systems that are easy to install and are less than half the cost of a scratch-built brick and mortar fireplace. Weber Grills, the best outdoor gas, electric, and charcoal grills, which always come pre-assembled. Yeti Coolers, premium coolers and accessories that are the ultimate in design, performance, and durability. Russell Do-It Center, experience and knowledge from the pros.
So, you may not know it, but you've seen our work everywhere. For a combined 50 years, SignSource has been Central Alabama's premier option for all your sign needs. Custom signs for your business, club, or organization. Wraps and decals for your vehicle or boat. Full-color banners for your big sale, or a photo collage on canvas for grandma. All with fast, friendly, prompt service. Check out our website at signsourcenow.com. 6758. Go straight to the source. Sign Source.
Lex Wedgeworth has been the most trusted pest control for generations, and now with EnviroCare, you can expect the same high standards for all your pest control needs. EnviroCare's exclusive Centricon termite colony elimination system provides the industry standard to protect your home or business. EnviroCare's Centricon system protects your home year-round. Call the professionals at EnviroCare throughout East Central Alabama for a free estimate. Nobody cares like EnviroCare, the next generation of full pest control for your home or business.
WOTM, your TV home for high school sports in Alabama. This Thursday on WOTM, catch the AHSAA High School Football Game of the Week presented by Ox Foundations. This week's matchup will feature the Briarwood Lions versus the Fairfield Tigers. Stay with WOTM through the postseason for live games all 4 weeks of the playoffs. WOTM, the home of the AHSAA Super 7 live from Jordan-Hare.
Cater your tailgate and game day parties with Chicken Salad Chick. All the Chick favorites like Buffalo Barkley, Kickin' Kaylin, and Sassy Scotty make the perfect dips and sandwich platters. Chicken Salad Chick is always a great choice when planning for a crowd. Our grab-and-go quick chicks make it easy. And now for a limited time, Rockin' Rita is back. Made with Wickles spicy red relish, this flavor has a kick of spice. Chicken Salad Chick and fall football, the perfect matchup.
LMG Advertising Agency offers a comprehensive marketing solution tailored to each of our clients' needs. We are a full-service marketing firm offering website design and development, video production, social media marketing, search engine optimization, and overall branding that includes logo design, brochures, mailouts, and more. Our experienced team of marketing professionals would love to come up with a marketing strategy that will deliver results for you and your business. Learn more at lmgadagency.com or call today to start at 256-825-0197.
At Mortgage Pro, we won't be able to finance a new car or new boat. We can't open you a checking account. Mortgage Pro specializes in mortgage loans. If you're looking to purchase a new home or refinance your current home, the only way to go is Mortgage Pro. We can close in 15 days or less. We can offer the best rates in the mortgage industry. And we can waive appraisal fees on any new loan from September 1st until December 31st. Call Mortgage Pro today.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Just about 30 more minutes left in today's show on this Friday afternoon. Randy Hendon says, can't wait to see what Auburn does at running back tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think I got a pretty good idea.
You do?
I think Cam Martin's going to start.
There we go.
And I think he's going to play unless something happens. I think he's going to get the majority of the snaps. But I do expect to see DJ Williams.
Yeah.
I expect him to get it, around 10 carries or so.
Yeah.
And we'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll go really well and
he'll emerge.
We'll see. But looking back through Arkansas games of the past, I went back and when I was doing this, I went back and thought about it and looked at some of these, and I thought, man, a lot of these games are hard to remember. Some games, like Auburn-Florida games, I remember almost every one of them.
Oh, I know.
And I remember the way it went. Of course, Iron Bowls.
Oh, yeah.
But Arkansas games they all kind of merge together.
They kind of do.
The 93 game is memorable because, it was there. I wasn't there. But it was it was flurries, and it was the Ice Bowl, Reed McMillan had a great day.
You
I
remember that? Yeah,
it was bizarre. But, Auburn undefeated.
That's right.
Obviously.
So all
That's
those
one
games
that stands out.
out.
95, we talked about that. That one stands out, but only because I was at our church had a fall festival. And like I said, it was near Halloween, so it was kind of late in October, I'm sure. But I remember being there, and my brother-in-law was there. He was a huge Auburn fan. And there were some Alabama fans there, of course, and they had a TV set up. And by the time Arkansas went up 27-0, my brother-in-law did not take it well at the time, and there were some Alabama fans ribbing him. And that's what I remember, him being really upset about it. So, we go back and watch it, and the second half at his house. But Carnell Williams had a breakout game, I think, in 2000. I believe it was 2001. I think he had like 170-something yards of kind of breakout, but we got hammered. You know, Fred Talley in 2006, he's still running.
Yeah.
240 yards. I think
little old
rushing in
bitty
that
Fred
game.
Talley.
Yeah. But
and there's one that stands out. We went to Arkansas and beat, was it the 2007 game where they had Felix Jones and Darren McFadden?
I think so.
And they scored 7 points. We beat them 9-7.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? I mean, how do you, just some odd stuff. You know?
Kenny Irons probably in that game. Probably had a good night.
Kenny Irons is a guy that didn't get talked about enough. When he
was
played,
talented.
he was good, man.
He was.
He really was good.
How in the world they let him get away at South Carolina? I mean, what in the world were they thinking?
We're glad they did.
I'm glad they did. Obviously, the 2010 game, we remember that one
That
as
was
well.
a shootout.
It was. 2017, no, I take that back. 2016, the game that I went with a friend of ours.
That was the speed sweep around.
And we never made it into the stadium. I ended up watching this game at Duval's. So that one's memorable for me.
That one's memorable. Turned out good for us.
Yeah, it did. First play from scrimmage, I think
Eli
the jet
Stove.
sweep. Yeah, Eli
Jet sweep.
Stove for a touchdown. Yeah.
Yep.
But anyway, it just not a lot of, I don't know, none of them really stand out except the bad ones. The Fred Talley one.
Of course.
2006, that one stands out because Auburn won 11 games that year, but, it's funny how your memory kind of plays tricks on you. I was at that game, but I remember thinking, Marcus Monk caught a 50-yard touchdown pass, and I could have sworn it was like on the first drive, and everything was downhill from there. But actually, I went back and looked, and they went down the field and scored a touchdown. I mean, kicked a field goal.
Yeah. And
that was actually the second drive. But I think I do remember, and it jogged my memory. We opened the game in 2006, and we had like Kenny Irons ripped off an 11-yard run. Brandon Cox made like an 11-yard throw and catch, and we're just rolling. And then we try to run like this halfback pass with Trey Smith and get like a 15-yard sack. And it was like nothing went right the rest of the day. But anyway.
We like to have momentum killers.
Yeah, that's true.
We like to kill our own momentum sometimes.
Well, like you said, Auburn has won 5 of the last 6. And if they don't win 6 of the 7, it's
not going to be pretty.
No, don't come back from Fayetteville.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, really.
Well, rumor was that's where he was headed to begin with. So I think that ship sailed, unless Auburn wants it to come back to port again. But they're not impressive. 2-5 on the season. Do not have a conference win this year. Obviously didn't have one last year either. They've had a chance to win the last 2. But that was a very beat-up Kentucky team that I actually picked Arkansas to go on the road and win because they played so well the week before against Texas A&M. I'm going to start throwing that Texas A&M game out because for some reason that game's close every year. It doesn't matter what kind of team A&M has, and it don't matter what kind of team Arkansas has. But I felt like, man, they did play them tight, 31-27. They're going to go on the road and win against a beat-up Kentucky team. And they bring a wide receiver over at quarterback for Kentucky, and they beat them 24-20. So I'm back to the way I felt originally about Arkansas, is that they're pretty pathetic. And they have played a little bit better, but Nick Starkel's numbers are not exciting at all. I think he's got 5 touchdowns and 5 interceptions on the year or something like that.
He had 5 picks in one game.
Yeah, so
he may have more than that by now.
But the bottom line is that he couldn't get it done at A&M, so he and his shoulder pads went to Fayetteville, and he's struggling there. It's not all his fault, but they don't have a very good defense at all either. I mean, from that standpoint, nothing's going to jump off the page at you, but you've got to go over there and take control of the game. You don't knock them out early.
Yeah.
Don't let them hang around and what little semblance of fans they have assembled at 11 o'clock in the morning to get in the game. Go ahead and try to go for the knockout in the first round. and then kind of cruise the rest of the morning.
Yeah. That 95 game was in Little Rock.
It was
the only
in Little
one
Rock.
I think we've ever played there. So this one will be in Fayetteville. No,
They don't do Little Rock.
No
do
bad.
they still play in Little Rock?
I thought they did once a year. Maybe they finally quit doing that. But yeah,
that was War Memorial Stadium.
Yes,
in Little
it was. I look the Arkansas defense. John Chavis, been around for a long, long time. Have turned people over 11 times. That's 33rd in the country. So they've scored 3 times on defense. So Auburn need not go out there and turn the ball over because, and like you said, keep Arkansas in it. That's the last thing you want to do. Give them hope. We'll come back. We'll look at some games upcoming this weekend, and Jason Caldwell will join us in the final segment. More to come right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kia of Auburn. Kia of Auburn on South College. New Kias at 0% APR financing and no payments for 90 days. Kia of Auburn. Kia of Auburn. Kia of Auburn.com.
This is Coach Pat Dye. At Kia of Auburn, you are always number one.
Cater your tailgate and game day parties with Chicken Salad Chick. All the Chick favorites like Buffalo Barkley, Kickin' Kaylin, and Sassy Scotty make the perfect dips and sandwich platters. Chicken Salad Chick is always a great choice when planning for a crowd. Our grab-and-go quick chicks make it easy. And now for a limited time, Rockin' Rita is back. Made with Wickles spicy red relish, this flavor has a kick of spice. Chicken Salad Chick and fall football, the perfect matchup.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
You already know the power and reliability of a Mahindra tractor. Get ready to meet their ATV and UTV lines. Haul more and tow more. Do more. Reaching speeds up to 60 miles an hour. Models have a 12-inch ground clearance and the ability to haul up to 1,200 pounds. There's a Mahindra utility vehicle and a model specifically to get the job done. Test drive today at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor. Serving Tallapoosa, Coosa, Clay, and Talladega counties. 256-392-3613.
Expect it or not, the loss of a loved one is difficult. Put your family first by planning ahead. This is Joseph Dean, new owner of Alabama Funeral Homes and Cremation Centers. We are a full-service funeral home with an on-site crematory and cemetery. Whether your need is immediate or you would like to plan in advance, our experienced, compassionate staff can assist you in designing an enduring memorial experience, burial, or cremation. Alabama Funeral Homes and Cremation Centers on Highway 280 in Camp Hill or online, alabamafuneralhomes.com.
Harbor Point Ship Store has everything to make your day on the lake more enjoyable. Come on out to the biggest marina on the water. They have pizza, hot dogs, burgers, and more. Get your gas, groceries, snacks, ice, and everything you need for a fun day on the lake. Are you in the market for a new or pre-owned boat? Harbor Point has the best selection around of everyone's favorite Crest pontoons and Four Winds boats. Harbor Point also has a great selection of pre-owned boats. Come on out and take a look at Harbor Point, Marina Point Road in Dadeville. Get to the point.
Tires are important, and when getting a great price on tires, you want to get it right. So make the short drive to Wright's Tire in Sylacauga. Wright's Tire can get you any make or model of tire, and they make the drive worth it with volume pricing. Whether North Tallapoosa, South Talladega, or Coosa County, make the right choice, the right selection, the right service, and the right price. All at Wright's Tire on Fort William Street in Sylacauga. Call for a free quote, 256-245-7778, and get the right price on tires.
Hi, I'm Kurt Bowman, General Manager of Baden Toyota. We'd like to announce our new lifetime warranty on any new Toyota.
Hashtag lifetime warranty.
Hashtag we love our customers.
It can be used nationwide at no additional cost.
Hashtag customer service.
So come on by and let us show you
the Baden way.
#maintenance matters.
#totally awesome.
Vaden Toyota of Sylacauga, just a short drive from home or online.
#your neighborhood dealership.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Brett here with you for about 20 more minutes in today's show. Noticed it said today Devin Cambridge, a freshman for Auburn, found a stress fracture in his leg, I think so. He's going to be out for several more weeks. Bruce said it was good that they found it early, though. Could have turned into something worse. But,
sure.
So he may have to. He said it's going to put him behind probably a little bit, but maybe he was a guy that had kind of positioned himself to make a difference. Maybe it'll just delay it a little bit. But Devin Cambridge is going to be out for Auburn for a little bit. They've been fortunate with the injuries and everything as far as the basketball program is concerned. Austin Wiley says he's 100%. Feels good, healthy as he's been since he's been at Auburn.
That's great news.
That's a good thing. We mentioned the Astros taking down the Yankees last night, 8-3. 4 errors for the Yankees. Justin Verlander going 6 o'clock tonight. It was a cool night in New York, very windy last night. But is this one over?
Not who you want to be seeing going on the mound against you when you have a must-win.
That's true.
Is Justin Verlander.
Does this go back to Houston?
No.
Ends tonight in New York.
I think so.
This is the problem that the Yankees have right now. They got to win 3 straight games, and they got to beat Justin Verlander and Garrett Cole. That's tough. I mean, I don't know. Right now,
they could beat Verlander tonight and force out to go back to Houston, but if they do, I mean, you're just prolonging the inevitable, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If they win 3 in a row against this Houston team, boy, they deserve it.
Last night, UCLA took down Stanford in Stanford 34-16. Is this UCLA getting better or Stanford getting worse?
Stanford getting worse.
Whew. I mean, it was ugly.
What has happened to that program?
They're having a bad year. I'll give them. I mean, they're not nearly as good as they. But they beat Washington the other last week.
Nothing out there, you know.
I guess it's like this just proves over and over that Pac-12 is just not good.
It's not good.
It's just really not that good. Tonight, Pittsburgh goes to Syracuse. Pittsburgh 3.5-point favorite in the Carrier Dome. Look out for the Orange.
That place is usually tough to win in, but I'm going to go with Pittsburgh.
Yeah, nobody cares about this game anyway.
Nobody cares.
Florida.
You need a whole nother column just for nobody cares.
Florida goes to South Carolina. South Carolina obviously coming off a huge win. Florida coming off a deflating loss.
Man, I tell you, this one's can South Carolina ride that?
Sneaky.
Can they ride that wave?
Yeah,
is the question. I don't think they can.
Yeah. It's going to be asking a lot to win.
Well, that's just emotional for them, and they that carryover. You have another big game coming up right behind that one. That's tough. I'm going to go with Florida.
Florida has proven that they're a pretty good team, I think.
Yeah.
Number 12, Oregon at number 25, Washington. Can Oregon continue on?
Yes, they can.
I think they will as well.
Yep, I think they will.
Temple gets a win over Memphis last week. They go on the road to undefeated number 19 SMU. Our old pal, former Auburn offensive coordinator Rhett Lashley.
How about that?
The OC, 7.5-point favorite.
Boy, SMU.
Stallions, no. The SMU, they're the Stallions, aren't they? Mustangs. It's the same thing. Mustangs. Do they get it done?
You trying to think of the Birmingham Stallions?
I am, maybe so.
SMU get it done.
I'm going USFL.
Yeah, they're going to go. They're going to get the win at home.
Yeah. Baylor undefeated.
Yeah, what is up with SMU, Temple, and Baylor doing what they're doing right now? Good Lord.
That Matt Rule, I mean, think about the garbage and the mess that Baylor had got into and he's got them undefeated.
He's got them right off the mat and back to
done a great job.
Yeah, that may be one of the best jobs in college football.
On the road at Oklahoma State, can they get it done? They're an underdog.
I'm gonna stick with the Bears.
By the Bears.
So the Bears go on the road and get it done. Gundy don't impress me. Oklahoma State going to there doesn't.
It's not.
I don't strike fear in anybody.
No. Arizona State fighting Herm Edwards on the road at Utah. Vegas doesn't believe in Arizona State.
I don't either.
No. Utah easily.
At home.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be a game. I don't know if it'll be easy, but I think Utah will win at home.
Okay. Michigan on the road at Penn State, number 16 versus number 7. Undefeated Penn State. Can they keep it? They're a 9-point favorite. They keep it.
Yes.
James Franklin get it done.
He does get it done.
White out.
Oh, yeah. White out. Let me go back to that Utah game. The one loss for Utah is Southern Cal, right?
I think
so. What a disaster that
really
was for them.
That's bad.
Because they'd be in the top 10 easily 6-0. But that just shows you, man, it's hard to navigate schedules. You can have a slip up. You can have one off night and it kill you, and it did Utah.
Texas A&M struggling. 3-3 on the year. They are a 6.5-point favorite in Oxford against the Rebs.
Better watch out for this one.
I'm telling you, if they
watch out for
if
this.
A&M loses this game, that's going to be
bad.
There's going to be some hard feelings.
Yeah, because everybody in the preseason had them, I think, at worst, third in the West. Well, they're not third in the West, and if they lose this one, they're more like fifth in the West. Whew. So it's
you picking Ole Miss?
Man, at night I'm gonna say Ole Miss got a chance to pull this one off at home.
Alabama is a 34.5-point favorite against Tennessee.
Is that all?
Do they cover?
I'm gonna say no.
Really?
I'm gonna say it's
I think
right.
Mar is a game time decision.
I mean, it's gonna be close. They're gonna be close to winning by 4 or 5 touchdowns.
They'll beat them as bad as they want to be.
This is where this has gotten, man.
I mean, they'll beat them as bad as they want to be.
This used to be. You remember how exciting this game used to be for everybody, even if you weren't an Alabama or Tennessee fan.
Yeah.
You just third Saturday in October.
Competitive.
Got excited about it. This is the trash of trash. Now, I mean, it just is like it's like them playing whoever for homecoming. I mean, whatever podunk team you can think of. That's what Tennessee's become in this rivalry. It ain't really a rivalry no more.
No, it's not.
It's been going approaching 2 decades with no wins. Put that down.
Yeah, that's stunning.
Is this 15 in a row this year if they win?
7. Before they haven't won that beaten Saban.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
I know that.
Yeah, so that's 12 or 13, right? So it's gonna be 13.
Ooh, man.
Up against Ray.
Golly.
Don't go anywhere. We may or may not be back with Jason Caldwell. Right after.
Mortgage Pro is the new standard for mortgage loans. While other banks are taking 45 to 60 days to close a loan, Mortgage Pro is making it happen in less than 15 days. Your mortgage loan goes from start to finish in less than 15 days. Mortgage Pro is able to make this happen by having the most advanced technology and a highly trained staff with over 98 years combined experience. If you're looking to buy a home or refinance your current mortgage, call Mortgage Pro and let our team go to work for you.
So, you may not know it, but you've seen our work everywhere. For combined 50 years, SignSource has been Central Alabama's premier option for all your sign needs. Custom signs for your business, club, or organization, wraps and decals for your vehicle or boat, full-color banners for your big sale, or a photo collage on canvas for grandma, all with fast, friendly, prompt service. Check out our website at signsourcenow.com. 888-533-6758. Go straight to the source. SignSource.
WOTM, your TV home for high school sports in Alabama. This Thursday on WOTM, catch the AHSAA High School Football Game of the Week presented by Ox Foundations. This week's matchup will feature the Briarwood Lions versus the Fairfield Tigers. Stay with WOTM through the postseason for live games all 4 weeks of the playoffs. WOTM, the home of the AHSAA Super 7 live from Jordan Hare.
I am Lisa McClendon from Country Financial, and I have spent years in our community helping people protect their homes, cars, and lives. I am proud to be a member of the 2018 National Championship Team and a National Advisory Council member for Country Financial. Complete financial security does not end with just insurance. I am also here to help you plan for your financial future.
Together, we can help you set up a step-by-step plan to reach financial security. Let's talk soon.
Cater your tailgate and game day parties with Chicken Salad Chick. All the Chick favorites like Buffalo Barkley, Kickin' Kaylin, and Sassy Scotty make the perfect dips and sandwich platters. Chicken Salad Chick is always a great choice when planning for a crowd. Our grab-and-go quick chicks make it easy. And now for a limited time, Rockin' Rita is back. Made with Wickles spicy red relish, this flavor has a kick of spice. Chicken Salad Chick and fall football, the perfect matchup.
LMG Advertising Agency offers a comprehensive marketing solution tailored to each of our clients' needs. We are a full-service marketing firm offering website design and development, video production, social media marketing, search engine optimization, and overall branding that includes logo design, brochures, mailouts, and more. Our experienced team of marketing professionals would love to come up with a marketing strategy that will deliver results for you and your business. Learn more at lmgadagency.com or call today to start at 256-825-0197.
Find everything you need for the perfect outdoor living space at Russell Do-It Center, like the Fire Rock Outdoor Conventional Fireplace, smartly designed masonry systems that are easy to install and are less than half the cost of a scratch-built brick and mortar fireplace. Weber Grills, the best outdoor gas, electric, and charcoal grills, which always come pre-assembled. Yeti Coolers, premium coolers and accessories that are the ultimate in design, performance, and durability. Russell Do-It Center, experience and knowledge from the pros.
iPhone came out and stuff.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Brett here with you, closing things out. Going to the phone line and welcome in our good friend Jason Caldwell in transit to Fayetteville. We appreciate him so much taking some time out to join us this afternoon. Jason, just I know you were at tip-off at Toomer's last night. Just for those of us that were unable to attend, just kind of take us there and tell us all about it.
The first thing is just the crowd on a Thursday night. Good weather. It was a little chilly, but it actually felt nice with everybody packed in. But, I mean, there were a couple of thousand people there. Really good atmosphere. I thought it was a lot of fun. And, just a good showcase when you have a chance to do something like that. But, yeah, it was impressive. I really thought that, the teams got after it, did some good things. From the men's perspective, the thing that jumped out to me was the way that Austin Wiley and Stretch both shot the ball from outside. They both knocked down some threes in a three-point shooting contest. And you look at Stretch, I mean, guy that had, time off. He's come in, he's worked really hard. You can tell he's worked a whole lot on his shot because he was a guy that, when he came in, you thought he's not going to be able to help you much in terms of shooting the basketball. I still don't think it's going to be his strength right now, but as much as he's improved, it could really become a strength of his down the road if he continues to do that. So those two things jumped out of them. Tyrell Jones, backup point guard, probably going to be a backup two guard as well, going to play both spots. He was dynamic last night. He looked really good, did some good things. But he's a guy that looks to me like he's a cool customer, and you can tell he's played against really good competition his entire life because he's not fazed by just jumping out there with the big boys and going. And so I thought those were the things that just kind of jumped out to me last night.
Well, that's one of the things that concerned a lot of Auburn people, Jason, is the guard positions when you lose Jared Harper and Bryce Brown. So that's good to hear, and it's good to see that. I didn't think anybody was concerned about a crowd. I figured it would be exactly what it was last night, and it's good to have that event. It's something that is totally unique now to all Auburn fans that we're this excited about basketball. So just a few weeks away from starting it up, and I know a lot of people are excited. You're on the road to Fayetteville. Auburn got this game at 11 o'clock, just right out of the gate. Anything concern you about this football game?
Probably the only thing that concern's going to be a concern for Arkansas too is that, you know, if there's a little chance of rain early in the morning, the Arkansas fan base is not real fired up about the program right now. With Auburn fans, this has never been a big travel destination anyway, and you have, you know, the Oregon game in Arlington, Texas A&M, and Florida as travel trips this season. It could be a really just kind of somber crowd at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning, and that could kind of lull both teams a little bit. But I think this is an Auburn team that, you know, coming off a bye week and a loss, I would expect this team to have a little fired up about them. You know, getting out there tomorrow, getting back a chance to play, and honestly, when you look at it, this is a chance to go out and improve to get ready for the rest of the season. Because this is an Arkansas team that on paper is not very good. I think they're a little bit better than they were last year. I think this is a team that's gotten better. I think they're a little bit more talented in some areas. And so this is a team, I mean, they showed at Kentucky, Texas A&M as well. If you don't go out there and take care of business, they can hang around a little while. And so I think for Auburn, it's just go out there, execute on both sides of the ball. If you do that, then everything else will take care of itself.
An important question for the fans traveling to Fayetteville. I had one comment here just a minute ago on our Facebook stream. Where is the place to eat in Fayetteville? And they wanted to know from you.
There's a lot of them. They're really it's a place. Fayetteville and the area has a lot of good restaurants. I'd say Herman's is one of the places. It has a lot of different things. Dozie's place, if you want a big steak, but it's not extremely expensive. It's not fancy. It's checkerboard tablecloth, but it's really good. Those are a couple of places. If they're staying Saturday night, you might be able to get into the Catfish Hole, which is kind of that's a place that's kind of familiar. So there's a few places. I would say probably Herman's would be number one for me.
Herman's out there for everybody, so there you go. There's straight from Jason's mouth. Just real quick, about a minute and a half more here with you, Jason. Moving forward the rest of this season, Auburn takes care of business. You kind of look forward to the last part of the season, LSU on the road. It's a gauntlet, but everything's still ahead for this team.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the exciting thing about this team is it's much like 2017 where you go, man, if you can just keep improving, and Auburn had done that pretty steadily until the Florida game. But even the defense, though, except for a couple of plays, I thought they got better. Obviously, you look at Florida's offense and what they did to LSU to hold them down as well as Auburn did on the road, a home game in Gainesville, shows you that this defense is playing pretty darn well. Can you just get back out offensively and find some rhythm? I think this is the thing for me. It's, you're without Boobie Whitlow, how do you respond? How does this offense look? I think that's the thing that kind of everybody wants to see is what the direction of this offense takes now against Arkansas as you get ready for LSU and down the road.
Jason, we really appreciate you joining us each and every Friday. And, hey, Godspeed. Be careful.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
Jason. Appreciate you a bunch.
Jason Caldwell with Inside the Auburn Tigers there last night for tip-off at Toomer's. And good insight on the Auburn. And he echoed kind of the things we've been talking about. Yeah. Just go out there and take care of business.
That's right.
I mean, don't get anybody hurt. Let's figure out what the running game is. It's a good time to do it. They're giving up about 175 yards a game, so let's figure out what we're doing.
Should have a good day.
Who's going to step up.
Doesn't matter who's back there.
It does not. Number 11, 5-1 Auburn, 19.5-point favorite on the road in Fayetteville to take on 2-4 Arkansas. Give me a score.
I had this score, and I'm changing it. I had 41-17. I'm going 49-17.
Or an extra touchdown.
Going 49.
Somebody who scores the extra. We get 51-10 from the booth. So another blowout score.
I feel like it will be.
I hope that's the case.
There's just such a discrepancy in these two teams. Auburn had to turn the ball over 6 times to give him a chance. I mean, seriously. I hope that doesn't happen, but even much maligned from a time frame of start time and fans, I don't think it matters.
47-16.
Okay.
Auburn. There you go. It's going to wrap it up for us on the Auburn Blitz on this Friday and for the week. But never fear, we'll be back with you on Monday. Same time, same channel. For Brett Pritchard, I am Andy Graham saying so long for now, everybody. We'll talk again soon.